Hey Dragon Tamers, welcome to my Rosso Apex Cherry Head Tortoise project. You may be asking, what's that all about? And if you're new here, let me introduce you to some of my cherry heads. Right here, this is Fuego, a beautiful cherry head tortoise just over the age of 1 year old. This is what I consider my Corsa line, because Corsa, that line is all about the red striping coming down the neck. Great coverage all around. He's called Fuego because it literally looks like flames going down his neck. Nice red coverage throughout his head. Really smooth growth on his carapace, as you can see. And in a little bit, I'll explain more in depth about my Rosso Apex line and Rosso Corsa line that I'm so excited to share with you Dragon Tamers. You've got some marbling on the plastron as well. He's doing great. Then we've got Raphael, another one. A really nice example of marbling. And if you don't know what that is, it's the whitening around the scoots you see right here. He's got solid growth. And just look at the full coverage of red. I call him Darth Maul because just look at the red on that head. And he's got that black eyeliner too. Nice and healthy. Beautiful tortoise. And just like the others, you're seeing that red coming through the neck. As he grows, it's only going to get more vibrant. Like I said, I'm on a journey to create some of the most full coverage red cherry head tortoises on the planet. That's the goal. Don't go anywhere just yet, because I'm going to show you my most full coverage red cherry head tortoise shortly. Here's a great example. This is Tank. A lot of marbling going on right here. The whitening between the scoots is just phenomenal. Beautiful specimen. Smooth shell. Exactly what you want. You even see some light blotching down the neck, which is awesome. Just a fantastic tortoise. This is a Bahia cherry head. It is a locale specific. Tank came from Tortoise Morphs off Morph Market. And right over here we have my wife's only redfoot of the bunch. That'll be separated in the future if it is a male. If it is a female, it'll stay with the other females. Nice growth. Over a year old. Because this redfoot tortoise is one of the older tortoises in this group. And that just shows that every tortoise grows at its own pace. Because this one's older, but also one of the smallest. Then we've got Veneer coming up on 2 years old, if not 2 years old already. I have to check my spreadsheet. And honestly, just another lovely example of a cherry head tortoise that is produced by no other than Melissa Owens. So this tortoise comes from her Extreme Cherry Head Tortoise project. Just look at Veneer head bobbing. You've got to love it. Veneer is the biggest cherry head tortoise in our Rosso Apex project. Just look at the blotchy red coverage all through the neck. And as you can see, not shy at all. Just a really nice tortoise. Veneer was literally gifted to me by Melissa Owens. I can't thank her enough. Now over here we've got Ruby. Probably the most marble cherry head in my group. Not probably, the most. Just look at those markings. The colors coming in, shell is smooth, and listen, this matters. It's not just about humidity when it comes to smooth shells. It's the diet as well. And husbandry. All of that plays a role in producing tortoises like this. One thing you've got to watch for is overfeeding. You don't need to feed every day. I used to do that and I noticed rapid growth that was correlated with pyramiding because all my other parameters were to standard. My enclosure sits around high humidity, roughly about 70% most of the time. It fluctuates between 60 to 100% throughout the day, and that's okay. That's natural, just like in the wild. Dragon Tamers, let me introduce you to the tier system behind my Rosso project. First, we have Rosso Apex. Rosso means red in Italian, and Apex represents the highest tier of the project. These are cherry head tortoises with extreme full coverage throughout the head, neck, and even the limbs. This is the ultimate goal of the project, creating some of the most visually intense cherry heads possible. Then we have Rosso Corsa. Corsa means racing in Italian, inspired by Italian motorsports culture. It also represents my favorite supercar, the Ferrari, especially in the beautiful red. These cherry head tortoises will be known for their bold red striping flowing down their neck, almost like racing stripes, just like the Ferrari 458 Speciale. The entire Rosso project is about creating elite, instantly recognizable cherry head tortoises with premium color, structure, and identity. That's what I'm talking about. This is my most red full coverage cherry head to date, even down to the boots and tail. Just a phenomenal specimen. And honestly, these tortoises don't get enough respect. They're some of the most vibrant tortoises out there. I mean, what other tortoise is this red? Just look at that, or red in general. This is the gold dragon tamers. That full coverage red down the neck, that's what I'm chasing. For my future breeding project, Crimson is definitely the anomaly needed to help create our Rosso Apex Cherry Head Tortoise project. It's not every day a breeder lets go of an anomaly, a holdback, a tortoise they would typically keep because of its exceptional coloration. Crimson was exactly that for Melissa Owens until she decided she no longer wanted to raise young tortoises anymore. That's when I found Crimson on Morph Market for well over 800, but since I drove all the way down to her state, she gave me a reduced price. Today is a treat day for my Cherry Head Tortoises. I soaked some Missouri tortoise dye in warm water for about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more or less. I'm going to place it right here, just like that, and they're going to go crazy for it. They can all be sleeping and I can place some Missouri within their enclosure and they all wake up sporadically, frantically, smelling around looking for the Missouri. So yeah, we've got a bunch of tortoises to feed. By the way, this winter and springtime has been brutal in South Jersey because of the cold weather. The weather in South Jersey has been insane. You can't even plan what you're going to do on the weekend or for your tortoises throughout the week because it keeps changing. One day it's warm, then the next day it drops right back down. Today we're getting around 80-degree weather for one day, and then it's back into the 50s and 60s. Like, come on, South Jersey, New Jersey in general. Let's put the rest of these Cherry Head Tortoises down before there's no Missouri left. All the Cherry Head Tortoises are now in their outdoor enclosure. Now it's time for the most rewarding part of tortoise keeping. It's to step back and take it all in. Man, oh man. This is what makes tortoise keeping so satisfying. Seeing your tortoises thrive outdoors just like this. Can't wait for summertime to come so they can truly enjoy being outside all summer. If you're interested in seeing the journey of my Rosso Apex Cherry Head Tortoise line, I'm on a mission to create some of the most full coverage red Cherry Head Tortoises on the market for you dragon tamers to love, enjoy, and experience. Tag along for the journey, subscribe. Dragon tamers, take care and enjoy your day with a smile.